Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we took care of Sister Cousteau. That is one of the higher-ups of the Freeman of the Dales. She was causing a lot of bother for the refugees. We even found Gertrude here and a couple of her friends locked in this cage at the back. That was, rather disturbing. Now then, let's see if there is anything we can find over here. Any loot we left behind? Doesn't look like it. And hello. Ooh. Lovely jubbly. From Sister Cousteau. Hugh. Yes, I know what Duhaime thinks about the people in Watcher's Reach. He's wrong. The refugees think us monsters, all because of Duhaime and his like. If they get in the way, I suppose we must eliminate them, but we will not hunt them. We will not murder them unless they force our hand. I hope you understand. Yours faithfully, Sister Cousteau. Ooh, It seems like Sister Cousteau did have some form of moral compass. She didn't want to kill the refugees, unnecessarily. However, in a way, personally, I think that makes it worse. If someone is just straight up evil, they are a pure arsehole, they don't view what they're doing as wrong. Because they have no concept of that. Like I said, if they are almost a clinical psychopath, if they're like, yep, I'm hurting people, I don't care though, why should I? Like, why should I care about that? It's not exactly better, but compared to someone who's like, I know I'm doing a bad thing. I know I am hurting people, and I feel immense guilt about that, but I am going to continue on this path knowing I am doing wrong. Like, to me, that is worse than someone who's just like, I'm killing people and I don't care, la 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 la, because they don't truly grasp what is good and what is bad. I hope I'm making sense there. I hope I'm making sense. Ooh, a vicious thug. Hello, thank you. From Sister Cousteau, as I have said, there is no reason to worry about the other Freeman cells. Since we are in the Dales, I shall invoke the heathen philosophy of Vir Adelen, the way of the wood. Each tree is part of a greater whole. It is the same with us. We are all part of a greater plan. The Dales will be ours, that I promise. Sister Cousteau. I find this so interesting. Because here's the thing, we know that the Freemen of the Dales are... They're essentially a front for the Venatori. The Venatori basically stirred up this kind of resentment for Celine and Gaspard, like, oh, hey there, fellow Orlesian soldiers. Aren't you sick and tired of fighting other people's wars? Celine's never even been to the Dales, and Gaspard probably won't either. Why should they have this land? We should have it. Yeah, we should. Come on, let's rebel. Ba-ba-ba. The vast majority of the soldiers genuinely think that, They believe that they are fighting for a genuine cause, and that it's all about, claiming the Dales and sticking it to Celine. However, you would assume that the higher-ups would realise that, oh, hey, we're actually just a front for the Venatori. However, unless the Venatori, gathered the generals and said, hey, this is a front, but we are actually going to give you the Dales, unless the Venatori said that, this line doesn't really make too much sense. Either Sister Cousteau doesn't realise that she's working for Corypheus, and I mean, it seems like she's probably the weak link in terms of the generals. She seems to be the one with the most morals that she's breaking, so maybe they didn't let her know, hey, this is actually all bullshit. This is just a bullshit plan. Because, I mean, we know that Gordian was Venatori. Gordian was the guy who was in charge of the Exalted Plains. We killed him, and we know he was Venatori because, one, he actually mentioned Corypheus, And 2, there was a letter that stated, he speaks Orlesian, but he doesn't sound like us. So, you know, he was a Vint that could speak the Orlesian language. Yeah, I do kind of wonder if maybe Sister Cousteau didn't have all of the details. She may not have had all the details, but she's got everyone's addresses. Flipping heck. What's the point in having cells if one lady is gonna have the location of all of them? Sister Cousteau. Sister Cousteau did not do a good job of hiding the evidence. Damn. And yoink. Excuse me. Would like. Good stuff. Excellent. Ooh, I like this music. Ooh. It's the violins. They're so atmospheric. Damn. Aww. Boo. I would have liked that soundtrack to follow us around for a while. Oh, hello. Hello there, big boy. Get back. And a spinny spin. Spinny spin, please. There we go. There we go. Aha. Now guard up. And do a scream. And then grab. Just keep bapping. Keep bapping. Oh, dear. Varric is down. Aye. There we go. Varric, come on. Come on, it's no longer nap time. Ooh, I'm not liking the look of that. I'm not liking the fact that we only have 2 potions. Because there are big fuck-off bears in this area. And if we... Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Oof. Oh, flipping heck. Okay, where was I? What was I saying? Yeah, if we run into a big fuck-off bear, we are not going to be able to handle that. Not with 2 potions. Thank you kindly. Whoosh, be careful. Careful, girl. A letter home. My dearest Aline, have you had news of the war? They say it will take over all Orlais. People say the mine's about to be shut down. No one wants to be caught in the middle of the fighting. I had a good thing here. Good coin. In a year or 2, I might have made enough to go home and marry. Now this war's come along and ruined everything. I'll stay as long as I can. Don't wait for me. Leave as soon as you can. Perhaps in a city like Monsignor, there will be guards and militia keeping the peace. Your brother, Jean. Oh. Well, let's hope that Aline and Jean manage to get to safety wherever they are. Well, pardon me, people. Pardon me. There's a thing over there. There's a thing. So here's what we're going to do. Everyone is going to hold. And I'm going to click everyone. Excuse me, that is... I have been clicking the right thing, haven't I? Yeah, I have. I had a brain fart moment just then. Okay. Hold. I really don't understand why they didn't do it like they did in Origins. Like, in Origins... The tactics were brilliant in Origins. Like, I swear down. They were perfect. I'm not going to turn back and look, because if I do, then I feel like I'm going to jinx myself. Out of my way, bird. But I swear down, you would better be holding. Come on, and there we go. Excellent. And they did hold. Yay. Excellent. Okay, there we go. And forwards. Careful not to fall. I'll admit, Aenor's got way bigger balls than me for doing this. I'd piss myself. I'm horrifically scared of heights. I could not do this, never in a million years. Okay, there we go. Wahey! Clear commands. Everyone can move. Yeah, everyone, come on. And you can start running again. There we go.
I suppose you support the Chantry as a business decision, Varric?
No, it's more of a personal decision.
Really? You can't possibly be one of the faithful.
I don't like seeing them explode and destroy cities. Faith's not really a big factor there.
Vivienne? I literally was talking about Cassandra and her racism last episode. Vivienne, why can't he be one of the faithful? Is it because you, like, his personality doesn't scream churchgoer? Or is it the fact he's a dwarf and the Chantry views the dwarves as inherently unworthy because they're not human? Vivienne. Vivienne. Now then, hello, people. You'll yeah, I reckon we can take on these guys. I reckon we can. Guard up. And spinny spin! Keep on spinning, yes! And ram! And your back! Go, okay, now, sir! Can you not? Who am I fighting? You? Oh, Peacewood. Oh, what a lovely name! I'm sure this is going to be the place that is the most deadly. Never trust anywhere called Peacewood. Got more Dalish tomes. Guys! You'll have more Dalish books than the actual Dalish. What the hell? Now then, here's... I'm really not too sure. I don't like the fact that I only have 2 potions. I really don't. You know, I don't like it. I don't trust it. We're gonna head back to here. And then we can head up through Watcher's Ravine. It really won't take us all that long. Does everyone have full healing mist? They do. Good stuff. You know what? Whilst I'm here, whilst I'm safe, everyone has levels, so... Okay, except for Aenor, you're good. Bull, buddy, let me just pull up your notes. Class builds, Iron Bull, there you go. So, we were at... Let me see. Yeah, 18... Okay, 19 is an upgrade. Excuse me, can we... Oh, we're already zoomed in. Yes, we want this one. Ring of Pain now moves to follow you. Varric, buddy, you are here. And we want to grab... Okay, 18, 19... 20. And Vivienne, we had gotten all of the necessary skills for you. However, the recommended ones, or the optional ones rather, this one, Knight Protector. Okay. Good stuff, people. Let me just head back to my timer. There we go. Yeah, it won't take us 2 minutes to head up through the ravine and round that way. God, I love this area. I really like the areas that are very lush and green. I'm not particularly fond of the deserty places. They just look so hot, whereas this looks nice and lush. Ugh. I mean, I can't exactly fault them for thinking that. If she was taking people and keeping them in cages, like, I can't fault their anger. Actually, does would what's his face, Fairbanks, have anything to say?
Maker.
Hello?
You saved my people. We'd given them up for dead. Perhaps the stories are true.
Hey, it's all good. It is all good.
I need to be going.
Good day then.
But it's good that Gertrude managed to make it back safely. Oh. Gertrude! Gertrude!
I'm standing because of you. I've little to give, but I'll always be grateful.
I'm so glad. I knew that a merchant opened up here, but I couldn't remember when. Oh, thank goodness.
How did you end up in the Viridium mine?
We desperately needed supplies and tried to steal some from the Freeman. The mine didn't seem well guarded, and I used to be in the militia in my home village. I don't know why we weren't killed. I do remember Sister Costeau talking about sending us to the Emprise de Lyon. Maybe I was mistaken. I can't imagine what they do with us there.
I hope things are going well.
The supplies we salvaged from Costeau's mine have been a great help. Thank you again for saving us.
Hey, it's all good. It is all good, and whilst I am here, because my inventory is getting full again, because it always will, please take some of this crap. Please just take it. You can get rid of that sigil. And I'm not going to need any of these, I don't think. Everyone has better. What? Actually, you know what? Just whilst I'm thinking about it, what does Vivienne have? No, I prefer what she has. These can all go. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out at some point. Hey, it's better than nothing. Thank you, Gertrude. Thank you ever so much. Clara?
Inquisitor, you saved Gertrude and the others. Thank you so much. This is bold of me, but if I could have a moment.
Yeah, before you go into anything, can you tell me anything about the people here?
I'd like to know more about you and the rest of the people here.
Most of us are simple folk. Farmers, fishermen. Jolene over there is a smith. Just people trying to escape the war.
And do you know anything about Fairbanks?
What else do you know about Fairbanks?
He is a good man. He found us when we most needed him. He kept us safe. He doesn't like to talk about himself, so I actually don't know much about him.
And what do you need?
I'm here. What do you need?
This is about Fairbanks. There is a rumor that he is of noble blood. Once the war is over, many of us will return to serve our lords, to work our fields, raise their brats. Most of the aristocracy know little of the lives of commoners. They care nothing for us. Fairbanks is different. He is a great man. There is much he could do if he had the power. If the rumor is true, if Fairbanks is noble and we have proof. Do you see what I'm saying?
Actually, let's question it first.
Does Fairbanks know about this rumor?
He doesn't like it. And he won't let me discuss it. Stubborn ass.
Oh shit, no! No, goddamn! Sir, rudeness! Rudeness, sir! Yeah, okay, the rumor.
This rumor about Fairbanks being noble. What do you want me to do about it?
Oh, I don't mean to impose, but you travel all over the Dales, don't you? Perhaps if you found something that could help. I've written everything I know in my journal. You can look at it.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, I wonder what Vivienne would have said. Damn. Okay, but yeah, let's have a read. Clara's journal. Clara writes mainly about life at Watcher's Reach. Her curiosity about Fairbanks is interspersed between detailed descriptions of foraging excursions. Watcher's Reach, day 30. I saw Fairbanks looking at an old gold medallion as I walked past him. It bore the image of some kind of bird and the motto, "To the sun on blessed wings." Odd. Watcher's Reach, day 51. The old elf, Calder, has such stories. He talks about how Fairbanks helped people even before the war. Calder says there's some who think Fairbanks is actually of noble blood, not a commoner like he claims. I wonder if that has anything to do with the medallion. Watcher's Reach, day 52. I pestered Calder some more. To make me stop asking, he told me the story of the Lamarck family. Lord Giraud Lamarck's only daughter fell in love with a chevalier in the service of Lord Giraud's enemy, and ended up with his child. Lord Giraud was furious and turned Bernice out of their home, then had her lover assassinated. Awful. Bernice never returned to her father and fled to the Dales. Her child was stillborn, but Lord Giraud eventually regretted what he had done, and on his deathbed left all lands and titles to her, and all her offspring. Why would he have done that if he was certain the child died? Watcher's Reach, day 56. I can't stop thinking about it. What if Fairbanks is really the Lamarck baby? Imagine all the good he could do if he was noble and inherited that fortune. But having him reinstated will take proof. After all I've heard of the Council of Heralds, there can be no doubt. Maybe the medallion? But anyone could have a trinket like that. There could be something here in the Dales to help me prove it, but I wouldn't know where to start. Okay. You know what? I think what I might do in between episodes, I might reload and do that conversation over just to see what Vivienne had to say, in which case I will slot that in right here.
If the rumor is true, if Fairbanks is noble and we have proof, do you see what I'm saying?
Vivienne, what do you think?
Your naivete is absolutely precious, darling. As is your cave.
But I just thought.
So we missed out on some approval. Oh well. That's a shame, because I do kind of think that Aenor would have looked to Vivienne for, you know, something. I mean, Aenor really isn't used to dealing with nobles and all of that gubbins. Oh well. Back to the episode. Okay, back to it. Yeah, I wonder if Fairbanks has anything to say. I mean, this is his history. It's his life.
Inquisitor.
Yeah.
There's a rumor circulating that you're of noble birth.
Clara, I told you not to pursue this. Pay that rumor no mind. I'm not noble, nor would I desire such.
Okay. Fair dues.
I need to be going.
I'll be here.
He doesn't seem all that interested in it.
I wonder if my village is still standing.
Ooh, fingers crossed for you, sir. Fingers crossed. I mean, we're in the area. Maybe we could find some proof that Fairbanks isn't of noble blood. Either way, there's no harm looking into it. I'm not Andrastian, but thank you anyway. And you're coming with me. I mean, if we get proof he's noble, I mean, no one's saying we have to use it. Hello. And guard up. Aenor, can you guard up, please? There we go. And spinny spin. Then we back. That's it. And a go. Keep hitting. Scream for me, please. Thank you. Keep at it. Keep at it.
I lost them.
You didn't lose them. You lost your life. What a thing to cry out before you die. Ooh, scribbled notes. Did you hear? Sister Cousteau has fallen. I'm surprised it took so long. She was soft. Unfortunately, we also lost the rats we were going to send to Suladine. We have to make sure this doesn't happen again. Yeah, Gertrude said they were going to send her to Emprise de Lyon. Pretty sure that's where Suladine is. Wonder what they were going to do with them there. I presume all of these orders that we're getting and not reading are about Sister Cousteau. And you can come with me too. There we go. And guys, ignore the ram. It's just a ram. It's fine. Oh, that's Rash. Fine. Yeah, let's head up to the villa. Ooh. I love this shade of blue. I think that's such a pretty shade. Hello? Knock knock? Anyone home? I mean, I'll just come in. I'm nosy. I'm nosy like that. Oh, hi there. Get back! Got up. Okay, I'm a take on this guy first. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, Aenor. Stephen. Come on, take him out. There we go. Just the big bugger left. Ooh, girl. Aenor, will you move, please? Thank you. Can you do that? There we go. I love when they ragdoll. There we go. Oh, flipping it. What is... I don't know where y'all are going, but I'ma just loot first. Yeah, they've got this. They've got this. There's so many Dalish tomes. Guys, who are you trying to fight? It's just a ram. Seriously, it's just a confused and scared ram. It could be that guy's pet. I mean, it's close to the camp. Just leave it alone. Leave it be. Let's... Nope. No shit. Now, let's see what's up here. I've got another statue with a migraine. I presume that the ram eventually died. Oh, I hope...
Whatever you're thinking, darling. If you hold it in any longer, your face will split apart.
No, I don't want to bother you.
It's your face.
It's just, I was wondering how you got your nickname, Madame de Fer.
It was kindly bestowed by a marquise, sadly no longer with us.
All right, that's a good one. I'm writing that down for later.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I just love the snideness of Vivienne's comment story. It's your face, darling. Oh, you scary bitch, Vivienne. I love you. I love you so much. Yeah, it looks like there's something in here. Varric, if you could be so kind. Pardon me. Come on, Varric, please. Thank you. Okay, hello? A midwife's journal. This time-worn diary was found amongst more valuable items. It is bound in leather and has a solid silver trim, which might be why it was saved. A few entries can still be made out. Music, you're being very dramatic for a midwife's journal. 16th Haring, 9/8. This has been the coldest winter I can remember. Even the river is frozen. No one should be out there, not in this blizzard. So you can imagine my surprise when there was a knock on my gate. A young woman. She's looking for the Fairbanks cottage. I go out. I say to her, nothing fair about this weather. But yes, you are at the right place. She throws back her cloak and I see she is heavy, less than 2 weeks away. Please help. She's almost in tears. I bring her into the house and sit her by the fire with some tea and slippers. She is young, no more than 20. Her hands are smooth. They have not seen a day of work in her life. Her clothes are travel-stained but fine. The cloak must be worth at least 50 royals. Beautiful blue, trimmed with fox fur. Her name is Bernice, but she won't say more. Many girls come here not wanting to say who they are. I understand. 25th Haring, 9-8. Bernice has had the baby. A boy. Healthy. Full head of hair. She named him Everest. She tried to pay me with a heavy gold locket, a falcon on its face. I asked her what it was. It looks valuable. She says it's her father's, and she doesn't care to have it anymore. I tell her she might not, but her son might one day want to know where he's from. 1st of Winter March, 9-9. A new year. Bernice should be healthy enough to leave, but it is still cold, and I just cannot turn her out. I will ask her to stay and be my assistant. I have needed help for a while. My fingers are not as nimble as they used to be. Clever girl. She will make a fine apprentice. Bernice. Wasn't that Lord Giroux's daughter's name? What else do we have in here? Hello? Duhaime's notes. The shipments are prepared, and once again the rats from Watcher's Reach are getting in my way. One woman got far enough into my camp to look in the crates. Scrounging for food, no doubt. There goes my timer. Sneaky little peasants. Perhaps traps next time? Yeah, Duhaime just sounds like a bitch. And yoink, there we go. Now then, my timer did go off. So let's read some codex entries. No, not creatures. Groups. Vashoth, the grey ones. Why do you keep asking me about the Qun? I'm not Qunari. I met a human once who made shoes. Why don't you tell me about shoemaking? You've met more Qunari than I have. I've lived my whole life here in Navarra. No, I'm not Tal Vashoth. Tal Vashoth are rebels. You can't rebel against something you've never seen. I'm Vashoth. No, I didn't use the same word. It's Vashoth, not Tal Vashoth. Nobody told me humans couldn't hear speech. No. I hate humans. Unused portion of a transcript from an interview with Isala, a Qunari goat herder found in the notes of Brother Genitivi. Oh, Genitivi! Ferdinand, leave the lady alone. She doesn't know dick about the Qun. Ask her about goats. She'll be able to tell you about that. God damn. Now then. A Study of the Fifth Blight, Volume 1. While some of my contemporaries While some of my contemporaries dispute whether the Fifth Blight was a true blight or merely a large darkspawn resurgence, historians agree that it began in the swamps of the Kokari Wilds on the southeastern border of Ferelden in the year 930 Dragon. King Kaelin Therin was swift in responding to the threat, gathering the royal army, every Grey Warden in his country, and sending a call for aid to the Ferelden nobility. The assembled armies laid a trap in the ruins of Ostagar, hoping to crush the force before it reached civilization. But they failed. Darkspawn overran the defenders of Ostagar and decimated the king and his army. They continued their advance into Ferelden unopposed. Only 2 Grey Wardens managed to escape the slaughter. And somehow they came into possession of ancient treaties which compelled the races of men to join arms against the massing horde. The surviving Wardens made their way to Kinloch Hold, home of the Ferelden Circle, and conscripted the mages. In desperation to find more allies, the Wardens journeyed into the Brazilian forest, seeking the Dalish. The elves too joined the growing army. Into the deep roads the surviving Wardens went, searching for Paragon Branca in hopes she could settle the unrest in Orzammar and unite the dwarves in the battle against the archdemon. Branca could not be located, but another paragon was found, the legendary Caradin, who forged a crown that ended all question of succession. Balin Idukan was crowned king of Orzammar, and the dwarven armies marched for the surface. Despite their successes, though, greater challenges were yet to come. From A Study of the Fifth Blight by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. A Study of the Fifth Blight, Volume 2. The wardens sought Arl Eamon, uncle of the late King Cailan, in the hopes of mustering troops from the Ferelden nobility. Upon arriving in Redcliffe, they learned that the Arl had fallen ill and was near death. His knights had gone in pursuit of the fabled ashes of Andraste, Eamon's only hope for a cure, and the village surrounding the keep was beset by a horde of animated corpses. The wardens found and stopped the demon behind the undead before joining the search for Eamon's cure. No one is certain if the wardens actually located the final resting place of Our Lady Andraste, but whatever they found saved the Arl of Redcliffe. Upon his recovery, Eamon Gwerin called for a landsmeet, and he and the wardens travelled to Denerim. The gathered lords and ladies of Ferelden found Tairn Loghain guilty of a number of crimes and sentenced him to execution. Furthermore, the landsmeet granted the vacant throne to Aenor, widow of King Cailan. The nobility then pledged their own armies in the battle against the Blight. The archdemon clashed with the allied forces at the city of Denerim, and was eventually slain, but at terrible cost. Much of the city lay in ruin. The warden who rallied the armies was named the Hero of Ferelden, and accorded the highest honour. The Fifth Blight ended before most of Thedas knew it had begun, but it left a terrible wound on Ferelden. The losses suffered at Ostagar and Denerim greatly compromised the security of the kingdom. Southern Ferelden... I got very confused then. Southern Ferelden, from the Kokari Wilds to the edge of the Bannorn, are, to this day, a wasteland. It's uncertain how far the ripples from this event shall travel, or what waves it has already stirred. From A Study of the Fifth Blight by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Very interesting. Alrighty then, and I'm going to bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we go deal with this thug. I believe it's Duhaime. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.